Yo, what's up guys, it's Spectrum Reviews back here with a brand new double review. This time I'm going to be taking a look at the Molten Build-A-Figure, Scorpion, and Doppelganger. So, let's get right into it. Let's take a quick look at Doppelganger's packaging first, just to set this down. Spider-Man, Doppelganger. Spider-Man, Marvel, Hasbro. On top you got Legends series right there. Got a spot varnished spider logo right there. Got a nice artwork of Doppelganger on either side of the packaging. Not much at the bottom. On the back you got a nice read up and the full artwork of the full view of the artwork right there. Build-A-Figures in the wave right there, with the Build-A-Figure right there. There's read up if you want to read it, pause it now. Or the figures in the wave with the Build-A-Figure. Sorry, not the Build-A-Figures. There can't be 7 Build-A-Figures, or 8, can there? But yeah, not much more for this packaging. So we got pretty much the same thing going on here. Marvel Spider-Man, Marvel Scorpion, Legend series, spot varnish spider logo up here. Looking very nice. You got a nice artwork of Scorpion right there on either side. On the back, not much else. Just read up if you want to read it, pause it now. You got the full artwork right there. Molten Man with all the figures in the wave. So without further ado, let's get these guys out here and see what they have to offer. Alrighty, here we have both figures for everyone to see. Now, right off the bat, I like the Scorpion way more than the Doppelganger. I'm just going to clear that up right now. This Scorpion is a very nice piece. The Doppelganger's not bad either, but he is lacking in some areas, as you can see in his abdominal section, in terms of articulation. But it's not a bad piece. You know, neither of these are bad figures in any way, shape, or form. So they have no accessories whatsoever, so I guess we're going to take a quick look at the figures. So we'll start off with Doppelganger here. I like the colors on this figure a lot. I think they really pop. The paint's very nice and cleanly applied all over the figure, as you can see. I love the spider logo. Got the Doppelganger butt. Got his toes with the read-ups on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I got really lucky with this guy. He looks really nice. I can't tell you that I'm much of a fan of this head sculpt, though. I like the one on the packaging much more than this head sculpt, if I'm being honest here. But, yeah. Let's get into Scorpion. Now, the only flaw with this figure, I think, would probably be that masked head sculpt. How all of this is green, and then only the eyes are flesh tone. But it really doesn't bug me. Honestly, I don't know if that's weird or not, but it doesn't really bother me, if I'm being completely honest here. Because I've wanted this guy for a long time, and man, this thing is freaking awesome. I love this figure, excuse me. And no, these are not two tones in real life. These are the exact same tone of green. Maybe it's the light. I would believe it's the light that's making it look like this is a more of a bluish turquoise color versus a green, but it's all green. But yeah, so since there are no accessories whatsoever, I guess it's time to go over articulation, and we'll start off with the Doppelganger. Doppelganger. Alright, head to toe, here we go. Looks up that far, looks down that far, head can rotate 360, a little bit of pivot in there. All 3 arms can rotate 360, or all 6 rather. Twist of the bicep. Double jointed elbows, which bend in that far, very nice. Wrists swivel and hinge. Nothing in the abdomen or waist. Kicks forward that far. Kicks back a decent bit, yeah. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Bend in that far. Has nice calf rotation. Feet pivot and they move down and up. All right, time for Scorpion. Scorpion has a lot more articulation, and that's because of his tail. Head to toe, here we go. Looks up that far, very nice. Looks down that far. Head can do a 360. Has a lot of head wobblage in there. I like that a lot, or head pivot rather. I dig it. Arms can do a 360. Go out that far, go in that far. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which will only use their single joint most of the time, but it still works. Wrists swivel and hinge. He has a nice diaphragm joint. This is how you should do diaphragm joints, Hasbro. This right here. Take notes from your own work. But yeah, very nice. He also has a waist swivel, and the diaphragm joint does swivel as well. His feet can kick out that far. He can kick back that far. Not bad. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Calf rotation. Feet move down, up, and he has ankle pivot as well. Also, he can do the full splits. He does the splits better than Spider-Man, dude. Look at this. Hasbro, what is this? Metacom Toys beating your butts right now, man. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Full splits right there. But, yeah. I also forgot to mention that his tail has a bendy wire, and it can literally bend any which way that you like. As far as going above his shoulder, it's a little tricky to get it to do. Try to get it to do it right here. I'm not sure if that'll... There we go. Yeah, so you can kind of do it. But this is more off to the side versus being over his shoulder. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get it to work, but I mean, you can kind of get it over his shoulder. But yeah, this whole thing is bendy all the way up to here, which I really like. I love this tail so much. And I also like the way that they put it onto his back. There's a little bit of gappage back there, but it's not bad. But, yeah, just wanted to show that off. Size comparison times commence. Gonna focus on his head real quick. Here we have the Marvel Legends Scorpion and Doppelganger next to the Mafex Iron Spider. I like that scale a lot. I love Spider-Man being smaller than his foes. Here we have them next to a slightly larger Spider-Man. We have them next to Homecoming Spider from Marvel Legends as well. Here we have them next to a couple of colleagues. Here is Absorbing Man Venom, which is one of my all-time favorite villains in my entire collection. I love this figure a lot. Come on, focus. There we go. And last but not least, here we have them next to Anti-Venom, which is the biggest one out of these four figures. And yeah, hey kids, don't leave your toys on the ground where your rabbits can eat them, because this will happen. I didn't realize that he fell off my dresser, and my rabbit lives under my dresser. It's kind of weird when I say it like that. It's not like a full-on dresser. It's more like a shelf, but yeah. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about these figures. Concerns for Scorpion, there are literally probably none, but for Doppelganger, there is one. Aside from the abdominal section not being articulated, which would have made this pose a lot cooler, I wanted to mention that his shoulder joints, the hinges are a little tight on them, and you would need to be careful moving them out and in, because as you can see, that's bending. So you want to sort of grab it from both sides and move it like that. Yeah. Final rating for these figures, I'm going to give them a strong 19 out of 20. 9 for Doppelganger, 10 for Scorpion. I love the Scorpion figure. I like the Doppelganger. I'm going to keep him. But, yeah, you remember how my Typhoid Mary had that slight defect? Well, this is what I returned and got with the store credit that I received. So, yeah, let's say that was a nice little exchange. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching my review. If you watched all the way through to the end, it really helps me out. And I do have a Facebook page, so stay tuned. So stay connected with me on there. I'll drop the link in the description below. I'd really appreciate it if you went and checked it out, because I post stuff on there every day, and whenever I'm going to do a new review, that's where I first announce it. So yeah, this is Spectrum Reviews, and I'm rolling out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!